started this stay in Bordeaux, St. John train station.
So we're at the train station in Bordeaux, still in France. We're waiting for our train out to go to Teste-de-Buch. Babe, this is our train.
St. John train station was built in 1855. The famous Gustave Eiffel, who designed the tower in Paris, constructed metal viaduct in 1860, and the metallic train shed, one of the largest in Europe, which covers 17,000 square metres. The current station building opened its doors in 1898 and became the main Bordeaux train station.
Welcome back to our channel. We're still in France, but now we are in the train. We're going from Bordeaux to La Teste-de-Buch.
We find the transport system very good in France, in Bordeaux. We're getting the tram a lot, very efficient, it comes every few minutes. We're experiencing the train out today for the first time. Also very good, very smooth, comfortable.
La Teste-de-Buch is a coastal commune located on the south shore of Arcachon Bay in the southwestern France.
While exploring the streets, we came upon the street market with the nice church next to it. The coffee this morning was a big disappointment. Even we put a lot of effort to get a good coffee. After the coffee in the market, we headed back to La Teste train station to rent the bikes.
Yeah, cool, we did it. It was 10k drive.
Very tasty.
We got chips and chicken sandwiches at the local takeaway. The food was tasty and delicious. We left our shoes hanging on our backpacks, and with bare feet, we headed towards the dune. The sand under our feet felt cold, but soon we got used to it. The feeling of the feet sinking in the sand pushed us out of our comfort zone, but the curiosity to explore the unknown drove us on up to the top. The Dune of Pilat is the tallest sand dune in Europe. It's made up of 60 million square cubic meters of sand, and depending on the year, measures 100 to 115 meters high. Part of the region's range of coastal dunes, to this day, Pilat remains the only moving dune amongst them. Resting between ocean and forest, each year the dune shifts 1 to 5 meters eastward due to the heavy winds and tides. The mix of sounds surrounded us today. Kids cry, laughing, the words of different languages, and the wind. The wind followed us everywhere today, on the dune, racing bikes, and even in the market. So we're on top of the famous sand dunes in Bordeaux, France. Amazing, we're just looking around. Amazing view all the way around.
We are lucky with weather. It's windy up, around 16 degrees Celsius, but it's not cold.
Easier coming back than our journey to the dune. You better go first.
Okay.
Or will I go first?
So yeah, we returned bikes back to the bike rental. It was 15 euro per bike. They also takes 250 deposit. So if you will ever think to rent e-bikes, this is probably the best price. We saw the 9 euro per bike rental for the half day, and we also saw 20 euro for the bike, for one bike, simple bike rent for a day. Yeah, we returned them back. The company name Arca Bike. Yeah, good price, good bikes. Nothing very special. We could rent electrical bikes, they would be more expensive. And at the moment we are in the Teste-de-Buch train station and waiting for 4 o'clock train, and we will head on to the Bordeaux.
Arca Bike is located close to the Teste train station. We bought tickets from a very pleasant lady at the ticket desk. It is worth it to mention that Teste-de-Buch train station was put in service in 1841. We were happy to rest those 30 minutes while waiting for the train.
Now we're in Bordeaux. It's evening, around 8:30.
Yeah.
8:30, yeah. We went out after the hard day. We saw a lot. We are trying to see a few more things today. Very interesting city. The park is full of people. The pubs are full of people. Looks like everybody is out. It was a good time of the day to visit Jacques Chabon-Delmas Bridge. The bridge was built in 2013. By night it is lit by the lights. Center part of the modern masterpiece lifts when the tall ships are passing through. So we are at the second coffee place today. The second cup of coffee. The coffee place called Roberta. Yeah, nice coffee. Small but good.
This is a nice area. If you look at the buildings here now.
Now we at the tram stop, waiting for tram B, and we're going to Bordeaux Maritime History Museum. Actually, the price of the museum is €8 per person, for adult, and some other rates for the senior people and for the children.
Yeah. It's lovely. Wood art. Very well done. All the tiny figures, the people.
So here we are in the Maritime History Museum of Bordeaux. In this museum, collections of the maps, reproductions, models, original documents, navigational instruments, and old objects belong to old Bordeaux families. Bordeaux owes its existence and even its fortune to its geographical location, near the Atlantic seacoast and linked to the Mediterranean world, and to the famous personalities and family lines that shaped its history and contributed to its development. Poets, philosophers, adventurers, ship owners, navigators, the king privateers, and merchants. This is stand for the coca. So this was imported from other side of Atlantic Ocean.
So we come to a place called Books and Coffee in Bordeaux, one of the little streets. It's definitely the more famous coffee places because it's packed and you have to queue always to get a seat. So we're looking at the Colosseum in Bordeaux. A little bit about it. Given the slope of its seats, the amphitheatre offered a clear view of the arena for its 15,000 spectators.
We spend most of our last day in Bordeaux on the water. Even though it is just a public transport, we took it as a tour, and we already had tickets. To move within Bordeaux city, we recommend that you install TBM app on your phone. You can buy tickets, check the routes and times, explore the maps. We paid €14 each for a 7-day ticket, which covered the full holiday stay. We were very active and probably would be spending more than €14 on the single tickets per day. Same ticket covers bus, tram, Bat's boat and some other services. Coming from the airport, we also used tram and same 7-day tickets, which saved us money on taxi or private transfer.
We jumped out on the last stop of the battery Larmont, and now we're heading to the Larmont Centre to look around a little bit.
And this red bridge is called the Bridge of Accommodations.
In this way? Show me which way.
Another cup of coffee was tempting, so we visited Bistro Les Gondoles. We recommend exploring surroundings of Château de Larmont and visit Parc de l'Hermitage. Parc Carriette and Church of Saint Martin de Larmont also were on the list, but heavy rain brought us back on the boat. Accommodations Bridge was completed in 1967 and has a span of 394 metres and a length of 1,767 metres. This red bridge is suspended 53 metres above the Gironde and its pylons rise more than 105 metres above the river. So our time in Bordeaux slowly but suddenly has come to the end. We spent 5 days here. Watch our first 2 days in the 2 previous episodes. We hope you enjoyed our time in Bordeaux as much as we did. Please subscribe to our channel, hit the like button and notification bell. New episode is on the way. Bye bye.